Oh, hey bro, what's up?
Not much. Just finished up a stream. What have you been up to?
Did you see that new show that came out called Squid Game?
Yeah, I saw it. It's alright. Personally, I think it's kind of overrated.
What?
So yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. I was browsing Netflix and I saw some show called Squid Game. Squid Game? That sounds kind of weird. Let me watch it. I watched the Netflix trailer and I'm like, looks alright. Maybe I'll watch it later. And I didn't watch it. And then like a week later, it just blew up. Like I go to school and nobody will shut up about Squid Game. Yo, did you see Squid Game? Guys, have you guys seen Squid Game? Squid Game is so cool. Squid Game. Yeah, okay, cool. It's a popular show on Netflix. Similar thing happened with Stranger Things, but this, why is it so popular? So I'm like, okay, everybody's talking about it. It must be a lot better than I thought. Well, let me watch it. So I spent the rest of this week, it's Thursday right now, I spent most of this week watching Squid Game. And I'm like, wow, this show's kind of cool. Neat concept. Hunger Games, but with children's game. And I'm like, yeah, it's not bad. But it's not, oh my god, let's not shut the frick up about it. Oh my god, Squid Game. No, it's just a good show, not, this is the birth of Jesus. Good. But yeah, this is mostly just me. This isn't me complaining that Squid Game's overrated. This is more of just an overall review on Squid Game. So, let's just start things off with what can I say? I've always been a sucker for good music. Not just listening to music, but, really paying attention to those details. Heck, I even try my best to make sure my videos sync well with the music that I was having in the background. Do you notice that transition when the music cuts out and then immediately kicks back in when it comes to this part? I was in band when I was in middle school, 6th grade, 7th grade, beginning of 8th grade, but that was all during quarantine, so I didn't want to do it. But I got a piano right next to me. I play it pretty often. Sometimes I dabble with the clarinet still. I like music. I like playing music. It's fun. But when I hear a game or a show or movie with a good soundtrack, it's great. And Squid Game, let me tell you, Squid Game actually has an amazing soundtrack. Specifically, themes. Usually for most things, a theme is like a melody. Something that plays like in the background when something's happening. Like in Avatar: Last Airbender, whenever something involving the Fire Nation is happening, there's always that little chime. It's like dun 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 dun. So that's a theme. That's a melody. Squid Game has that. It's amazing. I can watch this show blind. Well, I mean, obviously I need to learn them first. But by the first episode, when this song is playing, this is what's happening. When this song is playing, ooh, those pink dudes are up to something. Or when this song a game's about to start. It's amazing. It's fantastic. They really did good with their soundtrack and how they applied themes. I like it. Personally, the music in Squid Game is actually pretty good. I like it. So, let's just move on to... Other than the music in Squid Game, I think my second favorite thing is probably the pink soldiers. I like to call them the pink dudes. They I like their design. I've never thought of a way to make literally a dude in a pink jumpsuit menacing. Like, it's like, you see that, you are like, you can't see their face. They're just wearing those masks. It's menacing, which is weird because pink represents like calmness and like safety. So that's what's so cool about it. Plus, I like their like how they have like a little hierarchy. They got different shapes on them, like the circle, the circle pink guys. They're like sort of like the working class. Like they do all the work, like carrying people, mixing stuff, just like basically all the dirty work. They're the working class. Then you have the triangle dudes. They're like sort of like the officers. Like they're the ones with the big guns. They're like, when something goes down, they're like security kind of. And then you have the square dudes, and they're like the commanders. Like they have like their own little group of like circles and triangle dudes, and they're the commander, and they're the only ones that are allowed to talk freely. The other two groups basically have to be given permission by the square dudes, which is kind of weird, but yeah, they're cool. I think they're pretty neat. But yeah, I guess we should just move on to. Oh yeah, I just want to point out right now, there's a little bit of a spoiler warning coming up, but it's like sort of a spoiler. A lot of this stuff is mentioned in the trailer or shown in the trailer, so I guess go watch the trailer, and the parts that aren't are mentioned in pretty much the first few minutes of the first episode. But yeah, you've been warned, I guess. Skip ahead a bit. And yeah. Squid Game is a Korean show, and it takes place in South Korea, and it is played in Korean. So on Netflix there is a sub and a dub. It doesn't I mean, personally, subs are always better, because dubs, they usually never get the right voice actors. But basically, there are a group of people that are in like extreme debt, like crippling debt, and the Squid Game is something that they were invited to, which is basically they play a series of like games, like children's games, and at the end, when like the people that are remaining finish the games, the money gets split among them. I think it was like 46 billion won, which translates to like $25 million. But yeah, the main character that we follow throughout the show is Seong Ji Hun. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Or number 456, because everybody in the show, like everybody in the Squid Game, is numbered. I don't think that's what's actually called. I think it's just called The Games. Is numbered, and he's 456. He's the last one. And basically what happened is, as everybody's like starting the first game, which is red light, green light, I'm sure many people have played it when they were kids. What they didn't realize is, if you were caught moving, you get shot down and killed. That's what they meant by eliminate. So the rest of the show is basically not, oh, I'm in debt, let me beat this so that way I'm not in debt. Now it's, I can't get out anymore, I missed my chance to leave, I have to beat this, or I freaking die. And hey, if I survive, I might get some money. So that's Squid Game. It's over a series of, one sec, I forgot how many episodes it is. I believe it is 7. Oh, it's 9. I think it's 9. Yep, it's 9. But yeah. That is basically the plot of Squid Game. It's pretty interesting. As you watch the show, obviously it gets more in depth. I'm trying to like spoil as little as possible. I mean, still throwing in the spoiler warning. But yeah, that's basically Squid Game, so I guess it's just time to move on to. Overall, in the end, Squid Game is a good show. I mean, I was saying in the beginning it's overrated, but I never said it was bad, okay? It's good. It's just not, oh my god, this is the greatest show ever. No, it's just good. I don't think there will ever be a show where it's like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. No. If it's a good show, it's a good show for some people. Some people might not like it. I didn't like the first few episodes of Squid Game, and I was actually planning on stopping watching, but then my friend's like, no, keep watching, it gets good. I watched it, and yeah, it got good. It got real good at the end. But I'm not gonna say it's the greatest show ever. It's just a good show. So, yeah, I guess that's my sort of review / talk about Squid Game. You can go watch it on Netflix. Like I said, 9 episodes. Usually they're like about an hour long each. But yeah, I guess that's the end of this video. If you like the video, like the video. If you feel like subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. See ya. By the way, yes, this was all edited in Windows 11. I think I'm probably going to stick with Windows 11. I'm not having too many problems with it.